Any opportunity to celebrate, it's always diamonds up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's good, everyone? Yeah. It's been a while. I shouldn't have left you. But we're back. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Shout out to everyone on Twitch. It's been a couple months. How do I sound? Do I sound okay right now? Give me a thumbs up in the chat if I sound okay. I want to make sure that my iTunes playlist playing music in the background isn't compressing my voice. So I'm sure I'm good. Leon, my boy, I got those loops. Definitely getting on those this week for sure. I'm like so excited. Every time I get a pack from Leon, T-Polled, in the chat, by the way, I always just go crazy on like the whole folder. So that's most likely what I'm going to do with your folder, Leon, when I open it up. But shout out to everyone here. Do I sound too loud? Do I sound too low? Too loud? Let me know. I did adjust my mic volume a little bit, but I want to make sure that we're good. The audio is sidechained. Is my voice being sidechained right now? Let me know if it is, and I'll fix it. It shouldn't be, but I can definitely fix that if I need to. Shout to everybody on YouTube. Shout, Mike is phasing and hollow. Okay. What about now? Is it better? Let me know if it's better now. I'll just keep the music off for this particular stream, and then I'll fix the sidechain. I had a. Did that help? Still phasing. Okay, let's see. Let me try to fix this for a second here. Microphone, live stream. Okay, hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me go to my app real quick. Hold on 1 second. What does it sound like? Just like two voices? Okay. Let me fix this. Okay, so Finder, USB, Duet. Is that? No, the mic is not in here anymore, so that should be fine. Okay, let's see. Let me just make sure I'm on that. All right, I'm on the right mode. It should sound good. Hollow and scooped. Okay. Let me fix this real quick. So let me go to my microphone options, mic, Pro Tools off, reason, Spotify. We'll turn Spotify off. Stream Deck. That's weird. Should sound okay. Let me turn zoom off. Okay, how's that sound? Yeah. Sounds okay. Yeah. Better. I think I may have fixed it. I shouldn't have to be close to the mic, like, but it should be. Damn, that sucks. Maybe I threw off one of my settings here and it like threw it off. Let me just go to my mic setting real quick. Filters, edit filters. So I do have a compressor that's on right now. Oh, it's sidechaining itself. Okay. So let me. Oh, I think I know what's happening, guys. I think I know what's happening. Hold on one second. Let's see. Live stream. Okay, hold on. I think I know the solution. Bear with me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna really fix this shit. Like right now, dog. Okay. So live stream shouldn't be active right now with the mic. So let me go ahead and turn this off. Okay. So how's that? Can you guys hear me? How's that sound? Yeah? Okay. Yeah. I fixed it. All right, we're good. I can probably turn the music back on too. Let me try that. How's that? Music's okay? Someone fucked with my settings. Okay, we're back. We're back. Music is not sidechaining. I fucking sound fine. Okay, cool. It was a loop. What was happening? It was looping and then it was sidechaining itself. So it phased. It was phasing. Very weird. Anyway, this is officially the beginning of the stream right now. So anyway, I really just wanted to tap in with you guys and say hello. I'm gonna update you on this loop auction that I'm doing. We're doing another one. I got bored and I'm like, you know what? Let's just fucking offload it and do it. And why not? You know, I'm like, I'm bored. You know what I mean? I shaved my beard. It's probably going to grow back in like 2 weeks. But it's already starting to grow back a little bit. But like, I just wanted to try something different. Shave my beard. Kept the stash. You know, whatever. Different look. I look a little less intimidating, people say. I look a little more friendlier. You know? I look a little mean. A little more mean with the beard. I don't know. But I kind of like it. I think I'll probably grow it back, but for the time being, it's cool. Clean. Il Escobar. Is that what it is? Okay, whatever, guys. Slaya, thank you for the props. I saw your like on Instagram regarding the loop auction. So, obviously, let's start there. So if you guys go to bidloops.com, if you go to bidloops.com, you'll see what I'm talking about. Bidloops.com. We have a loop auction. I just started. Let me move my chat. So you guys have seen me do this before, but it's been a while, and I wanted to landlord vibes. I really look like a landlord. Hey, listen, when I need to rent by Monday, I fixed the radiator, I fixed the refrigerator, I mowed the lawn, I got rid of the mice, I need the rent by Monday. plus 15%. Okay, listen. We're doing a loop auction. I have been really thinking hard about everything that's been going on in the past 2, 3, 4 years. Moxitron, okay, let me update you on dropping gems. Moxitron dropping gems this Friday. You guys are gonna get 3 loops. 3 loops this Friday on dropping gems. So do not fret. Really fire ones too. One of them I did recently. So you guys are gonna get 3 loops on Friday. And we're gonna ramp stuff up over there. So speaking of loops, I was thinking about all of the things that have been happening in the industry, you know, just regarding copyright strikes and everything. And I wanted to really revisit and really push through and be consistent on implementing some type of solution for people that use the same loops and producers that are experiencing copyright strikes and DMCA takedowns, and you know, even some getting sued or using a loop that has already been spoken for, a loop that's already been registered on the database, a loop that's already been sold exclusively. And it really is a huge problem, guys. It's a huge problem because I've had producers send me loops and I use the loop. And little do I know that the same loop that this producer sent me was also sent to like 10 other producers, and it was sold on a sample pack. And then a year later, I get a placement using that loop, and now all of a sudden it's not clearable because someone else already cleared it and registered it on a DSP and got it copywritten. And so now it makes me look crazy, it makes the loop maker look crazy, and it's just bad all around. So it's a big problem in the industry, and I started playing around with the idea of one-of-one loops where only one person gets to have the loop exclusively. And I've been playing around with that idea for at least the last 3 years. When I first released the 10-pack of loops as an NFT on the Ethereum blockchain via Mintable. This was right before the bull run. This was January-ish of 2021. And it sold for 8,500 in ETH, which was unprecedented, but it went to one person. So I'm really into this idea. I've sold sample packs on eBay, one of one, if you guys remember. That was back in 2020. That was before NFTs. We were doing it on eBay. One of the eBay packs sold for like 12,000, which was nuts. And so you're paying a premium for a free and clear guaranteed 100% ownership loop. And I'm into that idea because I think all parties win. So that being said, we're bringing it back. And now we've arrived here. Bidloops.com. 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 Now, if you go to bidloops.com, you'll see that there's a countdown here, 18 hours left. That's your countdown to place a bid on a one-of-one Illmind melody loop that the winner will get to own exclusively, royalty free, and will also be able to keep 100% of whatever royalties and publishing come with that. So if you use this loop and get a placement, you're not required to split the publishing with me, the co-producer. You get to keep it. You also get to attach my name on it to give you a little more juice. And so it's kind of a win-win on both sides all around. I love this idea, and we're launching one right now. The auction ends in less than a day. Ends tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern. So in order to make this fun and to also make sure that we don't have any weirdos bidding on this loop, it is a one-of-one loop. And if you want to bid on it, guys, you need the passcode. Okay. Now, if you were on my email list, which means if you purchased a drum kit from me in the past, or you've came to a Pass the Aux, or you supported me in any kind of way, you should have received an email containing the passcode. I wanted to show support. I wanted to give the passcode to people that have shown support in the past. So check your inbox for the passcode if you haven't already. But also, you guys have been supporting me for a long time. You know, just being on Twitch, being on YouTube, being subscribed, followed. You know, even if you're here trolling, not trolling, but even if you're here watching and you don't interact in the chat room and you don't make yourself known, I still really, really appreciate your support. And I appreciate you tuning in. So I'm going to give you guys the passcode right now. To be able to enter the product page and to be able to place your bid on this one-of-one loop if you're interested. So let me give you the passcode, and then what I'll do is I'll go through the site and explain to you why bid loops is so powerful, and why I believe it will really, really help with creating an impact and changing the game. So let me go ahead and make this password legible. So here's the password. Go to bidloops.com, click on bid now, and then enter this password right here. That's all capital letters. JFH. Okay. I just don't want to make it too confusing. There it is. Let me make this smaller. That's the passcode. So if you go to bidloops.com and you enter that passcode, you'll be able to place a bid. The starting bid about an hour and a half ago, starting bid was $1. $1 for the loop. And after about an hour and a half, let's see where it's at. So let me go ahead and enter the passcode. So you're gonna basically go to the website. Let me make this a little bit smaller. Okay, so there's your passcode. Write it down, all capital letters, JFHTPLKW. So let me minimize this for a second. So if you click on, go to bidloops.com, you click on bid now, it'll take you to the page, and then you enter the passcode. It looks, wow, holy shit. What the fuck? Okay, the auction started about an hour and a half ago. We're only an hour and a half in. And guys, the bid is at $500 right now. 29 total bids. Jeez, Jesus Christ. Sounds about right. So we started it off at $1. And now it's up to 500, and there's 18 hours and 31 minutes left. Let me let that sink in for a second. Here's why this is monumental. We are directly and indirectly, by doing this, we are increasing the value of what we do. We're slowly pushing this thing up and changing the narrative of what we deem valuable in this industry, which is our creativity and our melodies and our loops and our beats. And for a long time, it went from, hey, buy this sample pack for $30 for 20 loops to, hey, buy this sample pack of 20 loops for $20. And then, hey, I'm selling my sample pack of 20 loops for $10. Well, fuck you. I'm selling mine for $5. And you see the pattern here? We're racing to the bottom. To the point where you can download 100 loops for free. Or buy a sample pack of like 50 loops for like $1. And there's certain advantages and certain disadvantages to that, and lots of repercussions to that. I feel like this beat's been playing forever. What the fuck? So this is a way for us to put value back into our melodies and our loops and our co-productions. We're saying, you know what? Fuck that. Here's how much I'm willing to pay for an exclusive Illmind loop, or an exclusive this loop or this loop. And we're starting, it's like we started here, and the industry and greed and just silliness raced it to the bottom and pushed the value down to zero. And now with bid loops and with what I want to do, and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to push that value back up. You understand? It's things go in waves, right? Industry push it down for a long time. We want to do things to push this back up and put value back and control back into our music and our hands. And I think this is one really, really great, viable step toward that direction. Slaya said, there's a section of the industry that focuses on selling to those who do this for fun, who don't have the goal of getting placements. It seems most of the industry is focusing on this, and it's a big problem, especially once an artist puts out the song, then you are screwed. Copyright strikes. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different issues. It's like, you know when you go to like an arcade or one of those old school arcades or like a carnival or something, and they have that like that game where you have the hammer, the big hammer, and the little fucking like squirrels or whatever, or frogs, they pop up randomly through these holes, and you take the hammer and you have to hit them, and you get points for hitting them, and they pop up. It's like you hit one and you hit it through the hole, and then another one pops up. You know what I mean? It's very similar to that, in terms of, you know, you extinguish one fire and then another fire pops up somewhere else, right? And for a long time, we've been neglecting these fires, and the fires just have been popping up everywhere. The fires just have been popping up everywhere. Yeah, whack-a-mole. Yep. And so we need to start putting some of these fires out for the sake of the industry, for the sake of creativity, for the sake of us. You know, and I don't care what level you're on, whether you're a fucking 50-time Grammy winner that sold your catalog for $200 million, or you're an upcoming songwriter, producer, artist, living at home, barely making it with a day job. It doesn't matter who you are. These things affect all of us. And ultimately, my strategy is to always create things that bring value to what we do. I'm not interested in racing to the bottom. I'm interested in going the other way. I'm interested in uplifting and adding value and increasing value in what we're doing. This right here, this bid loop auction, is setting a precedent. It's sending a message. It's a shockwave, sort of, in a way. to being the antithesis of everyone racing the other way. You know, for me personally, I tend to see what everyone else is doing, and then I go the other way. I see that everyone's gone this wave, and I go here. If everyone's going left, I'm going right. You know, and that's always been my career. I've done that from day one, and this is sort of an evolution of that. And so we proved it with eBay 3 years ago. We proved it with the NFT 2 years ago. We did a few of these, and they were very impactful with changing the narrative of what's happening. And now we're here. We have a one-of-one Illmind royalty-free loop that normally you would have to give me 50% publishing on, at, you know, give or take 50% publishing, and you know, whatever fee you get. But you know, I'm a big producer, so it would basically be my fee. You know, so you're outright buying the rights to an Illmind loop that you can attach my name to, which has never been done before, which is a big deal and very risky for someone like me. You know, like if somebody buys this loop and they get a Drake placement, they're going to get a really good publishing deal. And I'm not going to be cut in on that. You understand? So there's also a risk that I'm taking as well by doing this. But if I am going to do this, and if I am going to give my publishing, and if I am going to take that risk of maybe this loop ends up on a fucking Travis Scott album or a Drake album, and not only do I not get paid, I don't get publishing, and I don't get credit. If I'm willing to take that risk, at least I'll hold myself accountable and own that, and at least I'll be proud to know that the person that won this auction or wins these auctions get their return on their investment times 1,000,000. And that success story within itself will help fuel to send this message out. I'm willing to take that out. That's just what sets me apart from everyone else. People aren't willing to take that out. I'm willing to give somebody that. R. Ross Shambo, what up, said, quick question. With that copyright mentioned just then, is it a good or bad idea to register our loops with a PRO before sending out? No. Do not register your loops with a PRO. No. Bid loops are not registered. They're free and clear on my hard drive. No one's heard them. No one has them. They exist in one place, my hard drive, and in my mind. And the people that win these loops and these auctions are going to be the only people that hear them and own them and have them and get to use them, which is very, very, very cool. But to answer your other question, definitely don't register your loop with a PRO. Like, PRO is a performing rights organization that collects royalties off of something that's streamed and performed. These loops are not being streamed or performed unless they get placed. Unless someone adds drums and gets a placement or records vocals over it, it makes no sense. So I wouldn't worry about that. Snake Eyes said, I made a couple tracks from scratch. I made a couple tracks for Scratch DJ compilations years ago. These artists made tons of creative pieces using other records. We even use obvious movie quotes in our tracks. Then the creator of that compilation got hit with a massive lawsuit and lost. Oof. I'm sorry to hear that, Snake Eyes. I haven't put anything out since because of a situation like that. Yes, it happens, dude. It happens, and I'm really, really sorry that happened to you. But, you know, that's one in thousands and thousands of stories where that happened. And bid loops, one-of-one auction bid loops here is one step in the right direction to alleviate that problem. Because if you're the only person that owns this loop, it's super, super, super free and clear. It's not from Splice. It's not from YouTube. Other producers don't have it. You know, you're free and clear from it, and so you're never gonna go through that issue. And on top of that, you know, it's an Illmind loop. It's not like a random nobody loop. It's an Illmind loop. Also, let me scroll down. So here's what it is. You are bidding on one melody loop created by me. It's royalty free, which means there's no clearance necessary. It includes all the audio stems. Only one will be sold. You'll be the only person in the world to use and own the loop. And it's a digital download. Now, what do you get? Here's all the things you get for the winner of the auction. You get the exclusive royalty-free rights to the melody loop, which means you can literally do anything with it. You get all the files plus the stems in WAV format. Optional, number 3, list your beat as co-produced by Illmind to help promote it. This is entirely up to you. So you don't have to mention me, but, you know, I kind of have a pretty decent name out here, so it might be good to mention me as a co-producer. Retain 100% ownership and all income generated from the melody loops, which means publishing, royalties, etc. Also, I will follow you on Twitter. I will follow you on Instagram. Right, we'll do that through email. And we'll jump on a 15-minute call. Consultation call. Chop it up. Let me know, you know, what your story is, where you're from, what your aspirations are, what you're trying to do. 15-minute call could turn into anything. And on the icing on the cake for this is you can win the auction, get the loop, it's yours to keep, make a beat out of it. You can send it back to me and I'll even help you shop it. That's crazy. So again, for me, this is very risky. But this is a step in a really, really cool direction, in my opinion, in terms of where the value of our loops can go, and what a type of ROI that you can get from one of these loops. So the auction started almost 2 hours ago. It started at $1. $1. It's already up to $500. Let's refresh the page. It's probably going to still be $500. Yup, $500. 29 bids. You can see the bid history here. That's crazy. Yeah, it started at 2. So about a couple hours. And there is 18 hours left from the auction. So again, if you guys are interested in bidding on this, all you have to do is go to bidloops.com and then enter this passcode, all capital letters. Make sure you write that down, or take a screenshot or a photo from your phone. Take a photo of this code, because after this stream, if it goes down, you'll be asked out. So take a photo of this passcode. Use this passcode to enter the auction so you can place a bid, because this auction is semi-private. It's not open to just anybody. It's open to you guys because you guys support, and you're here, and you're on Twitter, you're on Twitch, you're on Twitter, you're on YouTube, and I appreciate you spending some time with me. So I want you to have that too. But this is what it is. So bidloops.com. Let's see. Snake Eyes said, yeah, it sucks where 90% of the default reason sound refills or sounds from GarageBand end up getting copyrighted by some label and you aren't aware of it. Absolutely nuts. Yoshi, my boy, what's good? Good to see you, dog. R Shambo said, not only just loop, well, whole package is priceless. Yeah. Thank you, dog. I wanted to really go above and beyond and make sure that whoever wins this auction will feel like they got their money's worth. They already am by default, just based off of the price. But I wanted to add some additional value to that. So, man, I miss you guys. I really, really miss you guys, man. I've been working a lot. We just did a camp. Let me show you guys the trailer. We just hosted a camp at my studio house here in Miami, and it was 1 week of madness. We shot a documentary, and it's absolutely nuts. The documentary is coming out soon, but the camp, guys, the camp was crazy. Let me show you the trailer if you haven't seen it yet. So let me go ahead and I'll keep that on the screen for now. Move this over here. Let me show you the trailer. Okay, so let's see. Let me go to downloads. So we had a writing camp at my studio here, and we had more than 100. We had more than 100 producers and musicians and songwriters and artists come to spend 5 days with us. It was absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I'm so humbled. That's the best word I can say. I'm humbled by the experience. But anyway, let's check this trailer out.
This is what Miami needs.
Miami back then, they didn't have shit like this.
I really think Resort is doing something special.
We have up and coming creators, but we also had the GOATs out here, like Boy Wonder, Timbo the God, Delangelo.
It felt like we're all on the same team.
If we all come together, we can all create something great.
Thank you, Illmind. Thank you, Don Mills.
Resort Miami, this shit's been a crazy experience.
Come on. That's hard, dog. This documentary is going to be crazy. Timbaland came through. Boy Wonder came through. Super Dupes came through. Illangelo came through. Doc McKinney came through. Pink Sweats came through. Beam came through. My girl Ivy came through. Kent Jones came through. Bro, too many people to name. My man Clay Harlow, Jack Harlow's brother, who makes beats. A lot of people don't know Jack Harlow's brother makes beats. His name's Clay. He's real filthy with it too. Come on. Come on, man. They're not doing it like us out here. Try this again.
This is what Miami needs.
Miami back then, they didn't have shit like this.
I really think Resort is doing something special.
We have up and coming creators, but we also had the GOATs out here, like Boy Wonder, Timbo the God, Delangelo.
It felt like we're all on the same team.
If we all come together, we can all create something great.
Thank you, Illmind. Thank you, Don Mills.
Resort Miami, this shit's been a crazy experience.
Man, let me show you another exclusive clip. I have a clip of Timbo. When Timbo came through, let me see. Let me see if I could share this with you guys real quick. Okay, check this out. Where'd it go? I got another clip for you. These are just random little clips that my videographer... Illmind pogi mo. Maganda. Okay. Let me show you guys another clip. Hold up. Yeah, this is with Tim. Good to see you, Zay. Good to see you, bro. Tim. What's up, man? Thanks for coming, brother. Yeah, we vibing, man. We want to make music here, but what more could it be? Like, you know, we're doing this camp this week. Do we keep doing camps? Do we?
And just keep building the community, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Until it, like, you know, it's like any sports, like, shit, look at slap boxing, shit. Whoever was throwing it, like, that shit is back. We just gotta believe in the shit and constantly do it and evolve it.
Yeah.
Just like how me coming out, just talking and shit, just really showing up and just really like championing this shit. And I think it'll let us know where it should go next. Yeah. Just try to keep that feeling alive. Yeah. And keep more people coming.
Tim said, try to keep that feeling alive, keep more people coming. He's right. He's right. He came through and gave us some game. You know what I mean? He gave us some serious game. Here, I'll show you guys one more clip from the camp. Yeah, dog. So, shout out to everybody that came through to the camp. You know, it was a very, very, very humbling experience. Really just felt good. Felt good, man. Felt good to have all those people under one roof. Yeah, so anyway, documentary coming soon. Shout out to my man Pat J, who came and interviewed everyone, and it's gonna literally feel like a reality show episode. He was interviewing us. He interviewed, like, it's gonna feel like watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're gonna tell a really cool story with it. You guys are gonna be able to kind of help, hopefully relive what happened, because it really was just such an inspiring experience, and I wish I could invite everybody. Yoshi said, like, pass the aux but on roids. Yeah, exactly. And honestly, man, like, there were so many people that I wanted to come. Like, I wanted all my squatterdites to come too, but then that would have been a logistical nightmare. The house is not big enough to accommodate all that energy. But you know, we're gonna start doing more camps and get creative and figure out different ways to do more creative stuff. So we'll see how that pans out. But I'm really glad I streamed for you guys. Let me go ahead and play this back on. I really miss streaming. It's been tough. It's been really tough for me lately because time is just really not on my side these days. There's just so much work behind the scenes that I'm doing. I'm working on albums. I'm really knee deep in producer mode. Like, I'm straight up I'm wearing my producer hat, you know? So I really don't have time to stream as much as I want. And I don't have time to do all these other things because I'm really just full on. I got my jersey on. I'm on the court, dog. I'm on the court and I'm grinding on the court. So there's a lot of music that's gonna be coming out with my name on it, and some other really cool stuff that I'm building. So I'm really glad to have done this with you guys. I'll definitely be streaming some more. I want to definitely keep this as an open pipeline to keep in touch with you guys and fill you in and just tap in with you guys and see what you guys are working on. You know, see what you guys are doing, and go from there. Right. So yeah, man, I'm out of here. Let's wrap this up. I don't know when my next stream is gonna be, but hopefully sooner than later. The auction right now is at $600, guys. Jesus, look at this. We just had another bid. We had a bunch of bids. It shot up to 550, and now it's back. It's 600 now. Serious stuff. Serious stuff. The first one-of-one melody, Illmind melody loop. Exclusive rights. There's 18 hours left in the auction. And it's already at $600. Let's set an example, guys. Bidloops.com. I love and appreciate you guys. Shout out to my Squatter Knights. Shout out to my Platinum Club members. Shout out to my Dropping Gems VIPs. You guys are getting 3 loops on Friday. Let's go. 3 loops on Friday. That's going to be awesome. And I'll catch you guys then. All right. So I'm out of here. Hope you guys are safe. Stay on the grind. Don't overthink. Just do your thing and stay tapped in with me. Okay?